Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a cosmic clash of epic proportions. A battle that pits pure, unadulterated willpower against the boundless mysteries of magic. That's right, we're asking the ultimate question. In a no-holds-barred fight, who would win between Green Lantern and Doctor Strange? On one side, we have the Emerald Knight, a member of the Green Lantern Corps. Armed with a power ring, one of the most powerful weapons in the DC universe, a Green Lantern's only limit is their own willpower and imagination. They can create anything they can conceive, from simple energy blasts to entire fleets of starships, all forged from the green light of will. We're talking about characters like Hal Jordan, whose willpower is so immense he's overcome fear itself and even forged his own ring from scratch. And on the other side, we have the Sorcerer Supreme, Marvel's master of the mystic arts, Dr. Stephen Strange. Strange isn't just waving a magic wand. He's a living conduit for universal energies. He draws power from countless sources, including mystical entities like the Vishanti. He can manipulate reality, travel through dimensions, cast illusions so real they can fool gods, and unleash spells that can bind beings of immense power. His knowledge of magic is practically infinite, and his strategic mind is second to none. So, let's set the stage for this cosmic duel. Imagine a neutral battlefield, a barren, lifeless asteroid field, floating in the silent void of deep space. There are no innocent bystanders, no civilians to worry about. This is a pure test of power and skill. One-on-one. The fight begins. Instantly, Green Lantern acts. A massive, green energy construct of a fighter jet screams through the void, unleashing a barrage of missiles. But before they can even get close, strange gestures and intricate, glowing mandalas mystic shields materialize from thin air, absorbing the impacts without a scratch. The emerald jet shatters against an invisible, arcane wall. Green Lantern doesn't hesitate. Willpower is about focus and persistence. He shifts tactics, forming a gigantic, multi-barreled Gatling gun, unleashing a torrent of pure energy bolts. The sheer volume of fire is staggering. But Doctor Strange is a master of redirection. With a flick of his wrist, he opens a portal right in front of the onslaught. The green bolts fly in, and another portal opens directly behind Green Lantern. His own attack is now coming right back at him. Thinking fast, Lantern creates a dense, layered shield, bracing for the impact of his own redirected power. It's a testament to the ring's defensive capabilities. But Strange used that moment not just to attack, but to probe. While Lantern was defending, Strange was already casting another spell, peering into his opponent's mind, looking for a weakness, a flicker of doubt, a sliver of fear. This is where the battle gets interesting. The Green Lantern's power is directly tied to their emotional state. Strong will means strong constructs. But what happens when your own mind is turned against you? Strange could conjure illusions of Lantern's greatest failures, manifest his deepest fears, right before his eyes. Imagine Hal Jordan suddenly seeing a resurrected Parallax, the very embodiment of fear he fought so hard to defeat. Could his will hold steady against such a direct psychic and magical assault? This is a key advantage for Doctor Strange. He doesn't just fight on the physical plane. He fights on the astral plane, the mental plane, the spiritual plane. He could attempt to separate Green Lantern from his physical body, leaving the ring on a powerless hand. Or he could cast a spell of confusion, like the images of Icon, creating dozens of illusionary doctors and is forcing the Lantern to guess which one is real, while the true sorcerer prepares a finishing blow. But don't count the Emerald Knight out. A veteran Green Lantern like Hal Jordan or John Stewart has faced down psychic attacks before. Their training on OA prepares them for all kinds of threats, including mental manipulation. Their willpower isn't just for building things. It's a mental fortress. Hal Jordan, in particular, has demonstrated the ability to resist even the most powerful forms of mind control through sheer stubbornness. He could use his ring to create a firewall of will, blocking Strange's mental intrusions. Realizing the mental assault isn't working as planned, Green Lantern goes on the offensive in a big way. He decides to stop thinking in terms of simple weapons. He understands he's fighting a reality warper. So, he uses his imagination to its absolute peak. He doesn't just create a fist, he creates a construct of a celestial body, a small moon, and attempts to bring it crashing down on Strange. The sheer scale is mind-boggling, a testament to the upper limits of the ring's power. This is where Strange's intellect shines. He wouldn't try to block the moon with a simple shield. That's a brute force solution for a brute force problem. Instead, he might bend space itself, creating a localized wormhole that swallows the moon construct whole. shunting it off to a distant, empty galaxy. Or, even more elegantly, he could cast a spell of mass manipulation, reducing the construct's density until it's as light as air, causing it to drift harmlessly away. The battle escalates. Green Lantern creates a containment field, a perfect emerald sphere designed to trap Strange and nullify his magic. But for the Sorcerer Supreme, a physical cage is meaningless. He could simply phase through it, enter the mirror dimension, or cast the crimson bands of Sidorak from within the cage to shatter it from the inside out. Every tool Green Lantern creates, Doctor Strange seems to have a mystical counter for. This really brings us to the core of the debate: versatility versus raw power. Green Lantern's power is, in theory, limitless, but it's focused through a single lens: willpower converted into hard light energy. Doctor Strange's power comes from a near-infinite library of spells and sources. He has an answer for almost everything because he is not limited to one type of energy or one method of attack. Let's consider their biggest attacks. Green Lantern could potentially try to absorb the energy from Strange's spells, as the ring can absorb various energy types. But mystical energy is a different beast altogether. It's often sentient, bound by ancient rules, and tampering with it could have catastrophic consequences that a Green Lantern might not be prepared for. Meanwhile, Doctor Strange could call upon the hoary hosts of Hoggoth or invoke the Eye of Agamotto to reveal an ultimate truth, perhaps revealing the source of the Green Lantern's power, the central power battery on OA, and attacking it from dimensions away. Or, in a dire situation, he could utter a single phrase that binds Green Lantern in a spell he simply has no counter for, like trapping him in a time loop. Ultimately, while the Green Lantern's willpower is an incredible force, it's a focused, direct power. Doctor Strange is a master of misdirection, manipulation, and exploiting rules that his opponents don't even know exist. He doesn't need to overpower the Lantern's will. He just needs to bypass it. He can attack the mind, the soul, or reality itself in ways the ring was simply not designed to counter. In a battle of attrition, Green Lantern has a huge advantage with the ring's seemingly endless battery life. But Doctor Strange is a master strategist who wouldn't let it get to that point. He would identify the nature of the ring, understand its dependency on its wielder's will, and attack that foundation. So, for my money, while it would be one of the most visually spectacular battles in comic book history, the victor would have to be Doctor Strange. His vast, versatile, and reality-bending arsenal of magic provides him with too many ways to win, while Green Lantern, for all his immense power, is fundamentally a man with a hammer, an incredibly powerful, versatile hammer, but a hammer nonetheless, fighting a wizard who can simply wish the nail away. But what do you guys think? Am I underestimating the sheer force of will? Could a lantern's creativity find a way to overcome ancient magic? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I'd love to hear your take on this cosmic showdown. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this battle breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more epic versus matches. We'll see you in the next one.